Yo, let's talk about Nofap and getting shit done. How are they connected and how can this tremendously help your life? Let me explain you how currently we are operating in society. So, I guess we realize that most of the people have the attention span of a goldfish, which obviously comes to the downside that we are not able to pay attention to something, which means that if we are not be able to pay attention to something, we are devoting our energies to many things, which means that your energies will be shallow and your energy will not be grounded. Let's take a even deeper example for that. Let's suppose that you are using social media, and so you are talking with every person, and so you are in your workplace, or you are in school, and what you're doing is basically you're paying half of your attention to the teacher or half of the attention to your boss or your work task, eventually what you have to do, and you're putting the other part of your attention towards eventually texting with someone or thinking about something else. And this is the huge problem with our society. So now we have so much abundance that we are not able to choose, and this is the biggest problem currently in society. Because guess what, you have, let's suppose, 10 topics that you're interested in, and you can just go ahead on YouTube and you will find all of them, and now you're facing with this huge tremendous terror that you just have to choose between them. The same holds true for social media, the same holds true for girls, the same holds true for every single thing in your life. What kind of business should I do? Should I do this? Should I do that? Should I text this girl? Should I talk that person? Should I open this YouTube video? Should I read this book? Should I do that? And this is the thing. This is the thing. This is reality. This is how we operate. Most of the people simply do not have focus in their lives. Simply, they are not able to. Man, most of the people, and people especially below 25, let's say, they just simply cannot freaking focus. They just simply cannot live a day without their phones. You just have to check your phone every single time. You just have to do something every single time. You just have to chit chat with someone every single time. And so this is our thing currently. You're just splitting your focus to too many things, like buying this new shoe, going out with that person, social media, Tinder, everything that we have currently in society comes with this huge abundance, which is overwhelming, obviously. And so what happens with you when you are living in this environment and you just simply do not learn how to focus, you will get to a place where you are not able to say the difference between what is important and what is not important. Most importantly, you will not be able to tell the difference what is important to you and what is not important to you, because we are human beings, and with being a human comes the capacity that we can be super duper great. We can be these excellent creatures, but only if we focus. And this is where Nofap comes in, because guess what? Now that you are holding your semen, now you just cannot say that, yeah, you know what? I just simply do not know what to choose, and I'm just simply getting into this frustrated state, and I do not have to hold on anything. Most of the time, most of the people just simply do not have to do any kind of big sacrifice. They do not have to hold on to anything, and so they do not learn how to basically stick with someone. This is super hard to learn to stick with something, and with NoFap, you're not only sticking with something on the mental level, you are teaching your body how to stick with something. You're teaching your body how to, embrace your urges, and how to just to stick with something. Because guess what? If you're a nofap, and if you're a nofap long enough, then you do not even want to have sex after a while, with every single girl. You will be choosing, like, who do you want to give your seats, and you will be choosing where do you want to give your life and energy, and this will be like a snowball, like will be get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and after a while you will just eventually understand that you will be very super selective where you're putting all of your effort, where you're putting all of your energies, etc, etc. So for example, if you're a people pleaser and stuff like that, after a while you will realize that, yeah man, you know what, teasing everyone sucks. Like, I do not want to do this. And you will realize, and since you are holding your semen, since you are doing this nofap thing, then you will be super cautious. And after a while, you will understand it. And I think this is one of the biggest benefits from nofap, that you will learn how to control yourself. You will understand your self-worth, and you will learn how to focus. Because guess what? Now you have this tremendous amount of energy needed to be put somewhere, and so now you have to learn how to focus that. You cannot you cannot just dump it and just watch some random pornography. And if you do not like this one, like you cannot get to the place where you're just like, okay, like I'm choosing which one to build up my stuff and for which one to blow the stuff. You know what I'm talking about. So this is where you go. And another thing, you will learn how to get shit done, because you will become organized and thinking more clearly. And this is like a snowball, with nofap you will have this excess amount of energy, so now you have to learn something, so now you have to do something. And a manifestation of a man is to create order. A manifestation of a man is to basically go ahead, and there's this huge freaking chaos out there, and trying to do something out of it, trying to build a business, one business, trying to go ahead and build their body and stick with one routine, stick with one workout routine, go ahead and stick with one thing out of this tremendous huge amount of opportunities out there.